My bike is stolen. My bike is gone.
Police.
I'm just gonna go for it. Frankie is stolen. Frankie is stolen. I walk outside, only the bike cover is still there. Frankie's gone. But I have air tags. My bike is stolen. My bike is gone.
Police.
It is here. It's not far.
Okay.
I have air tags on it.
No problem.
I want to go look.
Yes. Telephone rakam police. Yes.
You are police?
No.
You're not police.
No, not police.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving.
وقفت يا سيدي. بس سيارة وسيارة.
I thought, let me just get the key. But looks like Frankie is moving. Just so you know, you cannot start Frankie right now without the key. People thought that from the videos. It's only when you rewire with the second wiring loom that you can start the bike without the key. But right now that's not possible. So that's not how they got her. Just get the key. But I think I should go with the police. Maybe not alone, I don't know. She's not far, she's not far. But now I have two notifications. I have two AirTags in her. I think one is not updating, but it means they're moving. But where's the police coming, or? Yeah, but I'm gonna go look for it now. I'm not gonna wait here. Yeah? I'm gonna go look. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. Yeah. I want to go look for my motorbike. I know where it is.
Just first one, go to police.
Yeah, but I'm waiting, and if they remove the tag, I don't know where it is anymore. It's here. I have two tags. One tag, two tag. So they already removed one tag. See, it's two different locations.
Just 1 minute, I call the manager.
No, I don't want to call manager. I need the police. Or I go alone. But I think it's better with the police, but they're not doing anything. It's either here or here. But they are moving it, I think. Maybe we take a taxi. Or, I don't know. It's here all the way.
Yes.
I don't have any money on me, I think. It's not far. It's the next street. Any police coming or not? No.
No, call the police. Just where you know by. I can call the police. No problem.
Okay. It's on the. It's there. With those motorbikes, I think. On the other side. Oh, not. Wait. Somewhere here.
It's here?
Somewhere here. It can be anywhere behind these locked doors then. Gonna play sound.
يعني قريب نعم. Here?
Yeah. It's somewhere here. Do you see anything?
لا say number police calling.
Yeah. I can play a sound, but if it's inside, then you won't hear it, I think.
The sound?
It's, but if it's inside, then difficult to hear. If it's somewhere inside, then...
Inside and...
Where did it just come from? That wasn't there before. Someone put my bike back. Can you believe that? Who put this bike there? Who put this bike there? What the heck? Someone put it back, I swear. Oh, Frankie, what did they do? What is this? They somehow carried her. They broke my mirror. Can you believe that? Oh, they didn't break it, okay. See, they put this. But when we were coming, it wasn't there, right?
Yeah, it's coming.
Someone put it back.
I'm calling police, okay?
Yeah. It just reappeared out of nowhere. So the thieves must be somewhere here. And saw me coming look for it. She seems fine. They didn't even take any of my stuff.
بس فتنا احنا هنا وما لقينا لا هسه مو جينا ركض عليه موجود ما يفتح هو وين ما تروح
They dropped, maybe they dropped her. They did something with the... They destroyed this. This is supposed to... See, they never drive it because this no benzene. When this like this, no fuel. Only like this you can go. Like this, no benzene. So they never drive. They only they pull it.
Yes.
Yeah, they pull it. They cut the wires. Unbelievable. They cut all my wires. Can you believe that? What a bunch of... This is my ride. Where do you...
I hope things turn out good for you. Goodbye, I'm going back.
Thanks so much. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, here's fine. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Okay, bye. Okay, a small update. I am now walking. I just went back to the hotel. Frankie is safe now with that shop owner. I went back to the hotel to get a few tools and to grab my helmet just in case if I manage to fix Frankie, I can ride her back to the hotel. But it's very chaotic. I'm trying to film it as I go, but it's a little bit hard. I'm still kind of a little bit in shock what happened. But the story has become more clear because there's camera footage everywhere. First, so it's two guys who stole Frankie. They got caught on camera just outside the hotel.
ها والله نازم الفران في نقدنا
and they attached Frankie to a small motorbike and start pulling her. They were here at the hotel at 5 in the morning, but then they were only caught in front of the shop at like 6:20. What they have been doing in like an hour and a half, it's a mystery. Maybe they were cutting the wires then. I don't understand why they did that. Maybe trying to get her started or something. Anyway, so they were pulling Frankie with this small motorbike. So one guy on Frankie, one guy on the other motorbike. That was all caught on the security cameras of the shop. The shop owner, super nice. He showed me, but he told me that I couldn't film that because that's against the law. So only like the police can see that or something, I don't know. But he showed me and it was so clear to see. So they came, the one motorbike pulling Frankie, and then they fell. So that's why my mirror got all banged up. So they fell on the left side, then picked up Frankie and abandoned her. They put her back up, put her on the side stand and then left. The petcocks were still closed. So that's why first I thought if they somehow managed to get her started, which I don't think they would have. But anyway, then maybe that's why they didn't get very far, because they ran out of fuel. Because I didn't understand the petcocks, but that was never the case. They never got her started. They were just pulling her. But then yeah, they cut all the wires. So I should be able to switch to the second wiring loom, unless they also cut that one. That I don't know. And then ultimately, Frankie should always be able to start, but then I just don't have any lights. So eventually that needs to be fixed then, because I can't really go around riding without any lights on. But anyway, and now I'm just going back and see what I can do. They didn't take anything else, because I still had like a few bags on the bike with like non-essential stuff that I don't feel like dragging up and down hotel rooms every single day. So it's like nothing of value. And yeah, they didn't take anything. On the security footage you could see one guy, I had like a dirty air filter in one of the side bags, and he pulled that out, looked at it, stuffed it back in, and then they left. And in the shop they told me that the police there's cameras everywhere here. So the camera that I watched was from the shop, but the police also have cameras everywhere. So yeah, they could trace them exactly like where they went. Okay, here she is now. Let's get to work. Okay, here you can see it a bit better, but they just cut the main cable. The number of wires that are cut is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 wires. They got 14 wires. Okay. They didn't go under the seat. This looks all normal. Okay, this also looks all normal. They didn't cut anything here. That's good. So all I need to do now, right, is to swap yellow and green with yellow and green here. Okay, step 1 I've done, so I've swapped these ones. Now I need to swap one wire which is underneath the tank, so I have to take off the gas tank again.
My friend sent me no icon.
Okay, I got it.
Maybe he's
I think I can fix it.
That's camera.
You want to hold your hands?
Yeah.
Ja, maar ik doe eens gewoon de...
Okay.
This from the shop.
Thank you. These are my new friends. What's your name?
Hussein Hamadaman.
And?
Paul.
From Scotland.
Yes, Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
And they came all the way to help me from like a village far away. Green village. And now they even brought me food.
Yeah, we want to make sure you're fine, you're safe, you're okay. Get your bike fixed.
Thank you so much.
We are everywhere for everybody.
Yeah.
So nice. Okay, so now I've cleaned up all the wires. So these ones are swapped, this one is swapped, and then the one underneath the tank. Now the only problem is to switch the bike off. I can't switch it off anymore because none of the electrics work now. So now I can start the bike without the key. And this obviously doesn't do anything anymore. So now the only way to switch off the bike is unplugging this. But yeah, we're gonna, together with Moritz, I'm gonna try and find another solution. But for now, this is how I'm gonna do it. I just need to see if I can somehow do it so I can reach it a bit easier without having to take the seat off every time. Okay, so I did it, switching 4 cables around, and now Frankie is starting. Frankie is riding without a key, without a kill switch, no electricity, no lights, nothing. But at least I can get away and I can go back to the hotel. Anyway, I don't think on any other bike it would not have been possible to now just to ride away. So I'm just obviously eternally grateful for Moritz's clever plan to make this. I honestly never thought it would ever be necessary, but there you go. So yeah, I'm just going back to the hotel now and then come up with the game plan. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I didn't connect my microphone properly to my helmet camera. I'm sorry. So I don't have any audio. Anyway, I am starting the bike now. I kicked it and it started immediately on the first kick. Super happy. I'm riding back to the hotel, and then as I try to shift gear, I noticed that my gear shifter is bent again. Have to be also from when they dropped Frankie on the left side. So my gear shifter is bent, and my clutch lever is also in a weird position because all of that kind of moved. And I noticed that my rain jacket is gone. Remember my rain jacket, which is kind of stuffed in between in the front, it's gone.
I don't think they did that on purpose. I think that they were maybe looking for the dashboard or looking for the wires and removed it. And that's what I think. Okay, I'm back at the hotel. Now remember, I can't switch off the motorbike because no key and no kill switch. So all I can do is put it in neutral. So I put it in neutral and then I figured there's an easier wire to remove. The one here at the, what is that? The ignition coil. So I take out the one wire from the ignition coil and then the bike also stops. Now I figured I'm not gonna leave anything up to fate, so I'm taking off all my bags now because I'm gonna stay another night in the hotel. I am not really up to leaving now, so I'm taking off all my stuff, put the motorcycle cover back on, put on an extra lock, and then hopefully it will be fine for tonight. So I am back at the hotel. A couple of things I think I need to set straight. So first of all, this morning when I thought that the bike was moving because the two AirTags were at two different places was just because it wasn't properly updating, or maybe it was because it was in between buildings that the location was a little bit off. Because in the end, when I got there, the bike was all intact. The bike was never moving at the moment that I start looking at it on the AirTag. They already left her there. And then the second thing is I was convinced this morning that Frankie wasn't there yet when we arrived, and that suddenly she was there, which was also not the case. They already abandoned her at about 6:30 in the morning, and I got there at probably 8:30 or something. So Frankie was already there for 2 hours, and I could, when I saw the CCTV footage from the shop, I was like, oh, she was there. There was only just a car parked in front. So that's why we didn't, like the guy who helped me this morning, by the way, I have no idea who he was. He didn't work at the hotel. I think he was a guest in the hotel, or anyway, he was kind enough to walk with me, which I thought in the end was pretty nice, because later I was thinking what if the guys who stole Frankie were still there? What was I supposed to do on my own? So anyway, I'm glad that he came with me. But anyway, while we were looking for Frankie, she was all the time just parked there, just hidden behind a car. And I think when we were kind of walking around there, the car moved and then suddenly I saw Frankie. So that mystery is also solved. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. The unfortunate thing is, because they cut 14 wires, they also cut the wire to the electric start, but that's only, actually it's 2 wires to the electric starter. If I should be able to fix those 2, and then at least I have an electric starter again, and I don't only have to rely on the Kickstarter, that's something I could try. Then, step number 2 is, I'm thinking of trying to make to Baghdad. You know, you've seen in the last video, you've seen the motorcycle district here. I could try it here, but it was so chaotic. I have higher hopes for Baghdad, to find a good mechanic there, to fix all the wires, stick them all back together. Ultimately, I would need a new wiring loom, like a completely new wiring loom, because fixing wires back together is not really the best plan. And it's just also because I still have a really long way to go. Like if I was almost there, you would be like, okay, I'm almost there, but it's still very far. So the best idea is to get an entire new wiring loom. But I don't think I'm going to be able to send that to Iraq. So for Iraq, the plan is, I think now, try to fix the 2 wires for the electric start myself. Then ride to Baghdad, try to fix all the other wires. So my original wiring loom is kind of fixed. And in the meantime, organize a new wiring loom and try to send that to a place where I can properly receive a parcel which is fast and that sort of thing, and another good mechanic, and then change out the entire wiring loom so everything works like before. So it's crazy, right? I mean, it's unbelievable that I'm still riding the bike. I mean, that's the advantage of a bike like this, that it's possible to kickstart it and to ride it without any electricity. That would never have been possible otherwise. It's just a shame that they cut the wires. And I was speaking to some guys here, and they said they were probably car thieves, thinking that would make them be able to start the bike. Because ultimately, one mystery that still remains:
Although maybe the police can track this down because, as I said, there's cameras everywhere. So they can probably track them from the moment they left the hotel till where I found it by all these cameras everywhere. But anyway, where was I going with the story? Sorry, my mind is like all over the place. Yeah, we think that they thought by cutting the wires, that's how they could start the bike, which is so stupid. Like, that would never work on any motorcycle, right? To cut the wires like that and then think that, you know, the motorbike is gonna start. It's so stupid, and it's just so unnecessary. Anyway, really, really bloody stupid. And then, yeah, also that they fell down, and oh man, when I was watching that footage in the shop, it's so sad that I couldn't film it, because in a way it was kind of slapstick, because you could see them coming, the small motorbike in front pulling Frankie with another guy on Frankie, and then both of them came down in the middle of the street, and then they put Frankie back up. Like, why didn't they just abandon Frankie, like laying on the floor? No, they had the decency to put her back up. And then you could see they were arguing for a little bit, and then they just left on the one motorbike. But yeah, so yeah, it was just really stupid. I mean, what are they trying to achieve? I don't know. Oh, I also forgot to say, in the end, the police came. So when I was working on the bike, the police came with one car, 3 policemen, and they also went into the shop and had a look at the CCTV footage. I don't know if they copied it. They told me they will catch the guys in 48 hours. And I told them, like, look, it's not for me. You know, I got my bike back and I'll deal with the wires and everything. They were like, do you want to come to the police station and make a statement and go to court and everything? And I was like, absolutely not. Ultimately, the conclusion was they never managed to ride Frankie. In that sense, she's pretty well protected. So that was today. I didn't get anywhere. My plan was to ride about 300 kilometers today. It was going to be like the longest day riding in Iraq so far. I was like, let's finally, you know, get some distance going, because I've been traveling pretty slowly so far. But I didn't get anywhere. So I'm gonna, well, wash my hands again because they're pretty black, and see if I can talk to Moritz about if we can fix those 2 cables for the electric starter. If not, I can go with only the kickstart. I'm glad I've been practicing the kickstart, so I can do it. I'm gonna end this video now. That was it for today. Didn't get anywhere, but Frankie is back in my possession, so I guess a happy ending after all. I really hope you liked this episode, even though it was a weird one. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.